why a phi cannot date a phi in terms of man and woman. So a lot of this video is an inspiration from Joker, and the video that Joker made was if we keep getting something, we think that we deserve something, but hookup is not relationship or marriage. Hookup is hookup, and man would hook up no matter what. The content of this file is understanding the 80-20 rule, understanding the grade and the metrics on how that work, understanding the perception histogram, how did it get built up in a way, and the differences. 80-20 rule suggests that the 80% of girls are going to go for the best 20% of the man. It's also called the Pareto rule. It means that 20% of the stuff takes care of 80% of the stuff. If you have a system, if you have a mechanical or an electrical system and you have problems coming or issues coming, they're coming due to the setting of 20% setting. If you are successful in your app or something, the success comes from 20% and 80% is just like sitting there. The same happens with the hookup culture. It's not the dating culture. It's an unregulated sexual marketplace with the hookup cultures. In that case, the 80% of the girls would go for the top three guys. The first guy can get anything started from the hair. Yeah, the hottest girl is not going to get anything because she thinks that she's better than even the best man around. So she gets away. The one below that, all the way up till down, get fucked up by the best guy. So this best guy is ready to fuck his line off the worst girl as well, and I'm going to show you some examples of that. These guys get absolutely no pussy. They don't get anything, they're crying, their genes are going extinct, and this has been evolution. These men have 3, 4 wives, these men have none. The perception of girls' attractiveness versus male attractiveness is very strange. Girls find only the top 3% guys attractive, and the below of that they don't even rate. Man finds it even because a 5 would find 5 attractive, a 7 will find a 7 attractive, a 3 will find a 3 attractive. It does not work like that with a woman. A 3 never likes 3 or 5. She wants to still shoot for the stars. That's why statistically this has been shown with all the OkCupid data. And they also talk about perceived value, and this is based on OkCupid and the way in which men were writing to women. Men always underestimate their value. Why? Because when they are young, the value is low. When they grow older, when they get successful, the value gets higher. Many of the time, we don't realize that. That's opposite with women because they're coming from top to down. Men are going from bottom to up. They're coming from top to down. So they're still in the world where they perceive that they're higher value. So when a girl is 25 and then she turns 28, she does not realize that those 3 years has brought her value down. When she hits 30, she does not understand that hitting the wall has brought the value considerably down, and that's why they keep thinking that they're high value, which is also going to come again sometime. In 1955, and if the hookup culture is not there, it's going to be very interesting and people can match. With the hookup culture, all the girls are going for the good looking man, and these men are not getting anything, absolutely nothing. And this explanation is done by Pareto very well. So a lot of sex that happens is happening based on the 80-20 rule. If there was a regulated sexuality where hookup culture or sex before marriage was not allowed, then ugly and bad girls will go with the ugly and the bad man. But that's not happening. These men did not reproduce, and that's how evolution took place. And this is nothing new to them. You cannot blame women for them. That's evolution. So, what is the proposed solution out of this? The proposed solution out of this is wherever you are, you have to bump up your game and go plus 2R. I'll show you a way of how to do that. So one of the proposed solution is wherever you are, actually, one of your perception is making you feel that you are down, and the other is you have to add some artificial mass. So you have to jump up 2 notches. You have to be showing confidence of plus 2 notches. For example, I'm going to show you in the next slide. Whatever you do, you have to magnify it and do it plus 1 so that you can have a better reflection. Game by Neil Strong or Rational Man are 2 books, and these 2 books are recommended by Joker. The Joker says that the ROI of making all those things is not worth enough, but I disagree with that. So let's see how to get plus 2 up. Suppose you are a man who makes 145 plus 30. 30 is your bonus or other income. You should behave as if you are 200 plus 50. You have to find out how those men behave and you have to mimic them. If you have a house, 2 bedroom, no maid, simple house, you have to behave like you live in a big man's plane. If you have a 30K car, a 50K suit, and a 50 shoes, you have to go plus 2 and behave as if you have a 60K car, 150 shoes, and 150. Even these things are manageable. So you have to shoot up beyond your point. If she asks you which car do you drive, you have to tell that you drive a 60K car. Or you can say that you have 2 cars. One is the 60K and one is the 30K. Uh, Spending on a hotel. If in general for you and for the normal lifestyle you spend $100, then you have to make it pump. These are ways to jump up the stuff. Well, you would realize that no matter how ugly a girl is, she would never message first, and she would never message one, two level up, and the men are hitting down all the way. Let's understand how the new normal look like in the integrated sexual market. So if there is a girl, and I'm trying to, beside the picture that I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how a five girl would look like. She would make like 40K. She would have a house and she would be paying a rent of like 1K. The dress is like 100. She's a little fat and normal, not the ultra sensual body. She's a waitress or something stupid. No makeup, no great surgery. She has a double chin, and I'm going to show you those people notes in the end well and show you the rating stuff. An equivalent man of rating 5, which is an ideal match for her, would be like 70K, 1500 house, wearing nice dress, $100 dress, managing 2 3 people at the coffee shop or at the McDonald's or somewhere. She's a manager level guy. No makeup, not a great deal of double chin, and is like, but I'm going to add a gym column as well. Okay, and this girl is anti-gym. So this is a stupid girl. She can get still a better deal because in man, the 5 is a different word. She's going to aim for this man. She's getting fucked up around this one. When a man goes to a coffee bar or a shop or a restaurant, she can still hit up these waitresses or these girls. And with his 150K, with his 3K house, and she's going to have sex in this 3K house, and then she's going to think that this is what she deserves. She's going to look at the expensive dresses, and she's thinking this is the kind of dress the man she goes out should hang up. She should believe that you should be a small business owner. You should believe that you should go to a gym and you should work out a lot with no double chin and other surgeries. But these men are going after these girls. And this is for which they would settle out. So they'll still use rating 5 for sex, but a girl who earns like 60K, lives in a better house, looks better, go to gym a lot, has some nice surgeries or tuning down upper body, had kind of a corporate job, stable job of 60K, 70K, has a little bit of fashion sense. So I'm going to say here that no fashion. Have a little bit of fashion sense, might have some surgeries and go to a gym a lot. So the 7 man wants to get this kind of girl. She might pursue her, play some game on her, but she won't reject sex from a rating 5 girl. And these girls start thinking that they deserve this. And that's where the idea comes, which is I deserve better. And we explain that kind of a stuff in the chart where actual value versus female perceived value is always tough because of the kind of the man they go. Now I'm going to show you on Tinder. Let's look at this girl. Um, yeah, and forgot to mention the age group. So age is very important in terms of negotiating any other stuff. So age of a rating 5 woman is like 30 to 35. Age of a rating 5 man is like 25 to 28. This is like 30 to 35. This is like 22 to 26, or maybe 21 to 25. Okay, given that, let's look at how things would look like. Okay, nice haircut. Yes, I can also do this. This girl go for a $40 haircut. She goes for a $100 haircut. This girl, I would say, is like kind of a 7. She's a student. She's 22. Nice dress, nice makeup, nice hairstyle, nice fashion sense. Everything looks good. Now, will this girl reading 7? Will this girl go for this guy? Or will she go beyond that? So this girl right now is not even going to go for this guy. She's going to try to go beyond that, on top of that. But there is an interesting thing that girls feel this entitlement a lot between 25, 23 and 25. At 22, she might be still right the best deal. So if you're a 7 and if you want to go long term, then this is the kind of the girl if you can hit that. But you need very strong game to do that. This girl 42 out of the dating pool 31. Now this 31-year girl, and let's look at any makeup. No makeup. So this girl's 31 year are all these girls. And they are going for these guys. Just why? Because they're having sex with them. This girl is, I'll say, kind of 7. Will she go out with a 7? I don't think so. This girl is 5, just based on the look. This girl only wants money, so I don't even know if she's going to meet anybody. 5, not applicable. Below 5, below 5. Yeah, this girl, she looks like a privileged one. Yeah, she's fat. I would say, fat as 5. And she wants this kind of a man, which she is not going to get. No. Okay, these are out of the dating pool, out of the dating pool. Trash. This girl, 22, I think she would be like, yeah, this girl is like 7. But since she's less than 23, she's not able to realize her market value. I'm going to put another chart here, which is about the age and the perception level. Because she's not that damaged. This is damaged, damaged beyond repair. You cannot even try these girls. These girls are completely damaged. This is okay. Looks are not that good. Not even in the market, not even in the consideration. This girl would be a 5. She's 27. So, somewhere here. But she's not going to go for somewhere here, which is a good deal, by the way, for her. This girl might be inching towards 7. And she's not going to, she's going to only take 9s or 10s. Again, this girl is for sure a 7. She's not going to date anybody. But if the guy 7 types high, then he might get her, but otherwise, it's impossible. Not beautiful enough. Black girls are out. This girl is like 7. Okay. But this is okay. Now we have to remember that the perception comes also because these girls have no money. These girls who are actually having the age factor are not having any money. So I'm going to say that these girls are like the higher age one. These girls are not. This is all trash. This is okay. Yeah, 7. Will she go for anybody 7? Maybe not. She'll go for something 10. These girls are not even serious, so they're not even considering anybody. This is a 7 or a 10 maybe just because of the age. Out of the don't go for anything 32. These girls are rating 5 and they don't understand that. Rating 5 just because of 29. Rating 5, rating 5, rating 5. Close to between 6. Expensive dresses, well traveled. And you have to look at my perception index and why they feel that they are privileged. Out of the market. This is good. This is 10. But she's not serious enough. She's not interested. Damaged goods. Damaged beyond repair. Ultra damaged beyond repair at 34. And these girls have mental issues, the 30 plus. They won't even realize what they are. This is a 7. Oh, I'm off 2 bucks. So all in all, if you were to go for the best deal, it would be under 25, somewhere like 22, 23. Those girls don't have those idea of being privileged. But other than that as well, they are not ready to settle because they think that they can get better. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.